COVID, new breath test could detect virus in seconds.
Here's a summary of the article.
Research shows breath analysis developed in Wales may be able to distinguish COVID-19 from other chest infections almost immediately. 2 trials have now been carried out using the firm's technology, on hospital patients in Edinburgh and in Dortmund, Germany, early in the COVID outbreak. The researchers tried to pinpoint whether the machines could tell the difference between a patient with COVID-19 or another type of chest infection. The equipment analyzed single breath samples, looking for volatile chemicals present in the expelled air that might give scientists a clue to why a patient was sick and had respiratory issues. In 80% of cases, they were able to accurately predict if the patient had COVID-19, distinguishing the illness from other breathing problems such as asthma or bacterial pneumonia. The scientists concluded, if shown to be reliable, it offers the possibility for rapid identification or exclusion of COVID-19 in emergency departments or primary care that will improve management of patients and safety of healthcare staff. These remain small-scale studies, with about 100 patients involved.
This post received a score of 38,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
If this really comes out, it could be a complete game-changer, as you could do one every morning. As I understand it, you still need machinery to process the sample. It's just a very rapid process and the unit is relatively portable.
If I don't have to tickle my tonsils, or what felt like my actual brain, with an oversized Q-tip again, I'm calling it a win.
They already have mouth tests that don't need to go in the nose.
The method adopted here does the full course, tonsils, then up the nose, and finally dunking it in saliva. Poking around the tonsils was worse for me. I think I might have started gagging before I actually touched them.
In med school we use those long Q-tips to learn how to test the gag reflex. I accidentally put my pinky in the mock patient's mouth, no gloves, and the feeling of saliva made me jerk, which caused me to poke the Q-tip into the back of the patient's throat and she vomited all over me. Cranial nerve X and IX intact. You earned that vomit, haha. Getting admitted to medical school equals earning the right to have many bodily fluids splashed on you. This was my biggest fuck up. Thankfully it was a volunteer patient and she was really nice about it. I have never been so mortified. I can't even imagine. That's a funny story. I felt so bad. She was so nice about it.
I can't wait for our public freakout to be saturated with footage of people panicking at boarding gates whenever someone tests positive. More likely to be videos of people refusing to blow into one because it's oppressing their freedom and they have a medical condition that exempts them from doing the smallest things to protect the greater community. Have it your way. Enjoy the do not fly list, major airlines.
Yeah. People don't realize that you can be denied the ability to fly on a plane for literally no reason, because the no-fly list doesn't require you to be notified or to even be accused of a crime. Do I agree with that? No. Do I find it funny that some people are going to get their comeuppance because of it? Oh, yes. Wait, so any old bloke can just be put on the do not fly list without them even knowing it?
I don't know about a total no-fly list, but if a captain, flight attendant, or even boarding agent doesn't like something about you, they can deny you boarding.
Well, flying, as a lot of other things, is a service and not a human right, so the provider denying you that service on their discretion is completely fine.
That is true, although obviously most countries protect you against discrimination from service providers. So it's not exactly full discretion.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.